Hey guys, Coach Mendez here. It's gonna be my first video here. Just want to explain a little bit what we're gonna be doing here. So, Coach Mendez, I coach basketball for Benbrook Bobcats, and something that happens a lot of times during the off season when you're not breaking down film and worrying about 2 games a week, you kind of get a little bit bored. So you got to find some things to fill your time till the next season rolls around. So one of the things I wanted to do here is one of my hobbies, I guess you can call it a hobby. I'm not very good at it, but I like to cook. I like to cook outside on the smoker and on the flat top grill on the Blackstone. And so I figured, might as well start documenting some of it. I am by no means a pit boss, pit master, griller, expert, and it's just something I like to do. And I've messed dinner up before where we've had to have pizza on standby, and I've made some stuff that my kids have eaten every bit of it. So I thought it'd be a fun little pastime to start documenting some of the things that we're cooking up on the smoker, the Blackstone. So we're gonna start with this video today. This will be our first one. Today I'm going to attempt to smoke a meatloaf on the Pit Boss. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the stuff to make a meatloaf. So I gotta run to the store real quick, pick up the ingredients and figure out, I don't even know what goes in a meatloaf, so I may just walk up and down the aisles grabbing stuff that I think sounds good to go in it. But I will be back shortly and document my first attempt at making a meatloaf. Thanks, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. There are few things I hate more than going to the grocery store. Very few things. I can't ever find anything. I don't know where anything's at. So that was less than fun. The other thing is, I bought a couple of things that I thought I was gonna need, an onion, a red pepper, and I don't know what I did with them. So I either left them in the basket or something, so I don't have them. So we're gonna wing it, which is what a lot of this video is gonna be. I read and watched a few videos of other people making some of their meatloafs. And so I'm gonna take what I liked from a few of them and throw it together, guys. We'll see how it turns out. And if we have to order pizza tonight, then we'll order pizza tonight. Trial and error always, especially the first time. So let's get started here. I've got 2 1/4 pound, 80-20 ground beef. Throw that in there. I've got some red pepper that we happen to have. I only saw one video with red pepper in it, but I like red pepper, so we're gonna use that. We'll throw that in. I'm not gonna measure a lot of this stuff. I'm just gonna really eyeball most of it. So I've got some garlic here. I'm gonna throw just a little bit of garlic in, if I can get it open. There we go. Again, I'm just gonna probably about a tablespoon of garlic. I had a Bang energy drink in that bag too that I really needed today, that I left and can't find. So I'm pretty upset about that. I'm gonna throw in, since I left my onion. We have some onion powder, onion salt here. I'm just not gonna use too much. Not gonna use too much onion salt. That's probably good. Let's see. I'm gonna throw in some regular salt. We've got some black pepper. Throw some black pepper in here. All right. Then what's probably the staple of meatloaf. We got our breadcrumbs and a couple of eggs. So I've got a cup of breadcrumbs here. We'll throw in, and then two eggs that we will add. Oops, don't want the shell in there. You know what else I'm gonna add real quick that I just thought of, but I did see this in somebody else's video, so we're gonna try it. Just a splash of, can never say this, Worcestershire something sauce. Worcestershire. Let's throw a splash of that in. All right. Now, something in every video that I watched that was said over and over was, you don't want to mush this up to where it gets like real mushy. You want to just get it mixed together so that it's still kind of loose. You just want to get it mixed together. So I'm just gonna use my hands, they're clean. I washed them before the video started. So we're just going to, oh man, this is gross. This is gross. So we'll get this mixed together here. And this might take a minute, so I'm going to cut the video, and then as soon as we're done getting everything mixed together, we'll come back with next steps. All right, guys, we've got everything mixed up. I don't know how I feel about the red peppers in there. Can't take them out now though. So I got a medium-sized loaf pan. What we're gonna do, we're gonna use the loaf pan to kind of shape the meatloaf. We're gonna put it in here, then we're gonna put it in the fridge for just a little bit, about 45 minutes probably to an hour, just to let it sit, let the flavors mix together. So I'm gonna take the loaf, we'll stick it in here, and hopefully it fits. We'll see. See if this is gonna fit in here. It looks like it's going to hopefully fit in there. Yeah. We lined the loaf pan with Reynolds wrap, and that's just to make it easier to take it out of the pan once we're ready to throw it on the smoker. For the smoker, we'll be using the Pit Boss Classic. I think it's a great buy. It's a great value buy, especially if you're new to smoking or trying to get into smoking or cooking. You know, there's some more popular brands out there that are more expensive that give you a few more, you know, features like Wi-Fi and stuff like that. For me, when I started wanting to, you know, get into cooking and smoking and grilling, I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg when I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So we went with the Pit Boss a few years, probably 2-3 years ago now, and actually has done great, worked really well. Make ribs on it. I've done burgers on it before, jalapeno poppers, queso. We've done some queso on it before. So there's a lot of stuff you can do on the smoker. Okay, so we got the loaf all set. We're gonna throw it in the refrigerator, let it sit just for a little bit, and we'll be back ready to throw some dry rub seasoning on it here in about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, I realize that is a horrible camera angle right there, but I don't have a very good setup here. Anyway, so it's been about 45 minutes, a little over, for the meatloaf sitting in the fridge. So we're going to attempt to take that out. We're gonna put it on this grate right here that we're gonna cook it on. We're gonna season it up, put it on the smoker. So let's see if we can't get this thing out of here. can't get it out in a organized manner here. Okay, not too bad. Came out a lot easier than I thought it was going to. All right. So seasoning wise, man, I had no clue what to use seasoning wise. There's an eggshell in there. Get that out. Didn't know really what to use seasoning wise, so went to old one that never really fails us. We put it on everything. I don't want to cuss, but we put this stuff on everything. Got this from my mother-in-law, bought this for me, and her boyfriend John bought me a whole box of different kinds of this stuff. And we use it, literally we use it on burgers, we put it on jalapeno poppers. So I figured we'd try it out on the meatloaf, and if it's not good, then we know not to use it next time. So I'm gonna season this up. Nice and seasoned, and then I'll take you guys outside and show you putting it on the smoker. All right, guys, we got the smoker going. Got it running. Gonna put it on 300. So we got it running. It's about 280 right now. I got a little hot a second ago, so I had to turn it down a little bit. But I think once we get the meatloaf on here, it'll turn out okay. So we're gonna go ahead. Should have wore gloves for this part. We're gonna get that thrown on there. Get the meat probe thermometer stuck in there. We're gonna want to cook it till it hits about 160 before we do anything to it. So want to get this meat probe stuck in there. We don't want to go too far because we don't want it to come out the other side and get an inaccurate reading. So we'll put that in there. We'll let it sit here for probably about an hour to start off with. Then we'll check the temperature and see where to go from there. All right, guys, we're at 160, so not looking too bad. So we're gonna take out the probe and we're gonna put some barbecue on it, and then probably leave it in for another 5 to 10 minutes to try to let it hit that 165 mark. Apologize for my recording here. Trying to do this one-handed, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get some barbecue on this, and then we'll touch base when we take it inside. Okay, guys, so the outside looks good. I'm gonna cut into it and see how it looks, and hopefully we don't have to order pizza tonight. So got new knives. Ron bought us new cutting knives. I also have company now, so Cameron's watching Jesse, so that's, you hear the TV, and my wife is right here, right there. Yeah, okay, so I'm really nervous about this. First time you cook something, it's always kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, man. Hey, don't laugh at me. So for the first time making this, I don't know that I could have done a better job, if I'm being honest with you. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna bring this over here. Check this out. Look at the smoke ring. That's what that pink is around it. Smoke ring right here. Looks pretty dang good. And I'm pretty excited to eat it. So we're gonna cut this up. The real taste test is if Cameron eats it, then that means it was good. So we're gonna eat this, and then I'll do a final little segment to let you guys know if I'll ever be making this again. All right, guys. Outside of my backyard now because it is loud in the house. Just wanted to say that the meatloaf was a hit. Came out almost exactly the way I'd hoped it would, for it being the first time. Definitely something that we'll be making again. The wife enjoyed it. Cameron liked it, which is, she's my 6-year-old little girl. So when she finishes her plate or eats anything on the plate, you know you did something right. So I just wanted to let you guys know how it turned out and say thanks for watching the first video here. I'll have an Instagram page. I think we've settled on a name. I think the name we're gonna go with Coach's Cookbook, a little play on playbook, but we may use this page to talk sports or basketball or something like that every once in a while. But probably 99% of it will be talking something I'm cooking or following a cook, or I'll be trying new cooks and cooking stuff that's family favorites. Won't always be the smoker. Sometimes we'll do smoker. Sometimes we'll do Blackstone. Just when things come up, we want to try something new, or we want to go with something that's known to be a favorite for us. And I'll try to document them, and hopefully we can learn some stuff and have fun doing it. Welcome comments, and I don't welcome criticisms. That's a joke. I say a lot. I went back through and watched these videos, and I'm not editing any of them. I'm just when I click this little red button on here, whatever video recorded, that's what we're using. If you have a suggestion or something you think that would make it better, or something that you do with your family that your family enjoys, or maybe even a cook that you do that your family enjoys, it's not too tough, let me know. And we'll try to document those types of things and those types of cooks. So Coach's Cookbook is what we're gonna go with. I'll start up an Instagram page, be posting here on YouTube, the videos here on YouTube, and mainly the Instagram page will mainly probably for before and afters, things like that, posting ingredients and the process that I went through making them, and hopefully we can have some fun doing this during this off season. Thanks, guys.